CJ Entus versus SK Telecom. CJ's new squad, new coaches against the World Championships. It really does seem like a David versus Goliath matchup in our first series of the year. But we've been surprised before. Super dangerous, bubbling, trying to make it back to the dragon pit. Maybe get over the wall. There's the flash. It's going to hop over the wall, but at least they burned a summoner spell there. Meanwhile, a bit of a duel at the Tri-Brush. Wolf trying to chase down Kramer. They're going to get pulled in. Kramer in a lot of trouble, and it's going to be first blood going over to Bengi. Yeah, a solid long-time jungler picking up the first kill of 2016.
For an organization that was so powerful early on in their League of Legends careers or legacy.
Oh, Bengi harassing Untara just a little bit, slowing him down with that smite. Duke coming up. Untara might have to burn his flash to get away from this one. He certainly will. They're going to go right after him, though. Untara still in trouble. He's got his ult pop. Can they grab him in time? There we go. Tom Kench takes a bite out of him. And that is going to be another kill for SK Telecom. Duke with his first kill as an SKT player. Was in Season 5.
Yeah, a lot of, I mean, first Dragon buff is still a really big priority just because you do get the % damage increase. But,
here we
Sky.
go. Yeah, Sky could be in a little bit of trouble. Caught out, no flash. Are they going to kill him under turret? Looks like they're going to be close. Faker with the final rocket. And the final hit he needs to pick up that kill. B setting up for it. Yeah, it looks like they're starting it now.
Bit of a risk considering their bot lane isn't there, but they will be back in time for any fight should Mad Life and Kramer start to make a move. And they do have a lot of vision on the backside of that objective too, so they know that. And that's going to be a major factor. Pretty much all the new machete upgrades are being used.
Oh, here we go. Action down in bot lane. Wolf could be in trouble. Teleport coming in from Fly in the mid lane. Bang getting very low. Looks like CJ may get their first kill. They will. Finally taking out Bang.
It puts the potion on its skin.
Yeah, or it gets the ward again. Oh, Faker could be in a little bit of trouble here. Mad Life with the pulverize for the knockup. Bengi coming down to save his teammates. They're going to pull Mad Life into the box. Who caught who now? Ash is still trying to do damage from the outside. Untara comes down with the TP to try to make a difference. Low health members everywhere, but so far no deaths until right about now. Untara goes down. Duke with a kill there. Bubbling jumps in to try to help. Lamb's Respite keeping people alive for the moment, but it doesn't stop Faker from picking up another one. Now Kramer on the run. He needs a door to go through really fast or something, but he has nothing. Another kill for SKT, and that is going to be a near ace. It is an ace as they catch Sky. SKT, what can you say? I mean, just as dominating as ever.
Looking at some strong plays, but here we go. That is going to be sensed out by the crab there.
Yeah, well, it looks like Tom Kench coming in right away. Duke's just coming in by himself. Dragon very low. SKT gets basically a free dragon.
Yeah, Baron's up right now. They have Corki and Kalista to take Baron.
Oh boy, Mad Life trying to escape here, but Faker's still there doing a lot of damage. There's a flash, but it's not going to save the battle cow. It's taken out. And SKT, I believe they stole away the blue buff too. I don't think anyone got that.
Yeah, it's going to be a Baron.
Baron, yeah.
Bad Life didn't actually use his ultimate right there for some reason. I'm a bit surprised by that because if he dies, then the Baron is definitely going to be incoming with the Kalista securing the damage that they have.
Right. Well, CJ wants to try to stop it. Sky coming in. There's the arrow onto Bengi. Not the person they wanted to land that on. Bubbling on the run right away. Untara comes in to try to break up the backline. Sky with another gold card over onto Bengi. But SKT just taking apart this fight so easily. Backing off that Baron, not having any trouble at all, shifting focus to winning this team fight.
It does drive some minions in the turret. Bengi.
Wow, Bengi going really deep. Finds 3 members of CJ. That may be in a little bit of a hard time for him. Whoa, gets knocked back by Mad Life. Bengi flashing, trying to get to that lantern. Doesn't make it in time. Wolf drops a wall anyway. Bengi lives through it for the moment. Duke getting in the back lines. This Tom Kench is so tanky. Sky on the run there. Maokai turns right around. Wolf in the middle of it all. In a lot of trouble. Kept alive by the Lambs Respite for the moment. Flashes at the last second as Faker takes down Mad Life. And Tara the next to fall. And SKT turns it into a team fight win. A double kill for Duke. And a nice rocket at the end to complete the ace.
And Faker there just using the package coming with this mid lane turret kill as well.
With all the brawling that we've seen between these teams, I'm amazed that CJ has only come away with it with 1 kill. That is insane. SKT, though, going to come away with another huge teamfight win and a Baron. And will this be enough?
This guy actually just going to recall and give up that turret. Duke there
Oh, arrow comes down. They're going to try to make a play for it. Mad Life trying to get closer to Faker. Headbutt pulverized. Faker still in a bit of trouble. Bubbling, though. Low, there's a Lambs Respite going down. Kramer firing from the outside of the fight. Faker back in a safe position. And this is going to be SKT. Yet again, how far will they dive? Enough to kill Mad Life at least. And now just taking out that turret. It's what they came for anyway. They don't need a bunch of kills. They need objectives now. SKT, not quite enough for the inhibitor yet. Okay, they'll get it.
Turn around right after that.
Too scary. Yep.
Yeah, Duke's going to regain a little bit of his health that he lost while he was going for the turret tank. Yeah, let's push it out. They're not going to go any further than this. Time to back off for sure.
Right. CJ, one last frantic team fight opportunity maybe. But we'll see. Mad Life stopped a little bit. There we go. Maokai going in on a Faker. Just valks away immediately. Mad Life in the back lines, but kind of on his own. Pops that ult. Sky just with not a lot of damage. Faker jumps ahead to get the kill on Bubbling. Meanwhile, SKT takes out the rest of the team. Faker's not done yet. Taking down Kramer in the fountain. Welcome to Champions, buddy. There goes the Nexus. SKT with the first win in Korea of 2016.
Incredibly clean game. You can see SKT really... They haven't lost very much. Sure, they didn't do so great in the Kespa Cup immediately after returning to Korea, but they looked very comfortable in this one despite having made that roster change.
Yeah, should be awesome to see. I love the big wombo combo team fight comps. My favorite way to see League. And we will in just a moment as we load. I'd be very surprised if that were the case.
Maybe we've seen some MF, but we definitely haven't seen Wolf play support Trundle. That is a very new pick. Bubbling actually going for an early invade here.
Wow, Bubbling turning around on the Bengi. Bengi taking some damage. Needs to be careful here. Bengi in a lot of trouble. Faker coming in, flashes ahead. Can he get some revenge? A little bit of damage on Bubbling, but that's not going to do it.
Using his Death Ray, and they're going to go for a dive here on the bottom side. Mad Life's still only level 4, so he won't be able to tank this.
All right, well, they know what's up now. There's the slow. Mad Life in a little bit of trouble. Goes back in onto Wolf and Bang, but he's going to lose a lot of health doing it again. No ult for Mad Life equals an easy kill for SK Telecom. They committed a lot to it, but it looks like they'll get away with it. Do you think they're going to try to go for it soon?
They have that opportunity. Meanwhile, Mad Life here playing it dangerous.
Yeah, Faker maybe in a little bit of trouble too. No, Gravity Shield goes down, catches Bubbling. There's a Lambs Respite though. Can he keep him alive for the moment as he flashes away? SKT grabs that kill anyway. Faker hits it with the Chaos Storm. They try to slow down a few more members of CJ with that pillar from Trundle, but no more catches. But I think SKT is going to be quite happy with that.
It's the second time that we've seen Bubbling sort of misplay pressure as a jungler on that bottom side river. Happened in the first game too, which got him killed. Happened again, and it's going to open up plays like this, and CJ has to be very careful. They have no summoners remaining.
Mad Life still isn't level 6.
Yeah, Trundle is, so...
Yeah, well, pushes Wolf back over the wall here. Bullet time goes down. Bang has to back away, though. Oh, Bang in a lot of trouble at the moment. Utara comes down with the teleport. There's a kill for CJ. Duke came down as well, followed with his own TP. Bengi having to back away from Sky, though. Sky may find a kill here. Bubbling, helping out, and I think this one's going to be another one for CJ. It will be an SKT. That gank not working out like they wanted it to. Nothing that Maokai can't handle.
Well, he is going to be going for Hex Drinker. Nice engage.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Mad Life making a plan to Wolf, knocking him back into the enemy team. Wolf trying to get back as far as he can, but he's behind enemy lines and he's taken down.
Might have been a little bit more surprising, but first Dragon of the game over to CJ right now as they push forward.
So what's the issue with SKT? Is it just CJ playing that much better than in game 1, or does SKT look a little bit lazy to you?
Well, it really on that other gank, I think they could have set up the TP from Duke better, and that was a major problem. TP location.
A Faker on the run now. Going to turn it right around onto Bubbling, who has to pop that Lambs Respite just to stay alive. Faker, though, one more laser could do it. He's just going to get him with the Chaos Storm anyway.
And if she could do that many bullets with 2 guns, I'm pretty sure she could do about the same with 1 gun, right? Because clearly we're not in the realm of reality at that point in time.
Well, let's pretend we are for a second. Bang wishes he wasn't, though. There, Mad Life flashes for the knock up there. Wolf trying to keep his AD carry alive, but here comes the rest of CJ. Untara and Bubbling coming down as well. Easy kill for CJ. Meanwhile, Sky takes out Bengi. Shane's in the sky to bring that Elise right back down again. Duke trapped under turret. Gonna go Meganar at just the right time, but has to hop out anyway. Flash ultimate to push away Bubbling, but Duke is gonna get killed by CJ as well. Wolf forced to flash on the run. I gotta say, CJ has managed to put together a pretty good lead here in game 2.
Really delayed teleport again from
hello.
Wolf. Faker, though, coming in with a lot of damage. We'll take some in return from Sky.
It's time for the Faker show. Here comes Chaos Storm. Lamb's Respite's going to be running out soon. Wolf trying to give Faker the chance to get a kill or two, but he just can't do it.
Yeah, CJ taking control of this game. And
worked out yet for Bang.
But Doa, it won't matter because you get one good bullet time in the late game and
it's true.
He'll just win you the game.
That's what Misfortune's all about. He's going to try it right now. Oh, I thought he was going to try it.
He's going to make it rain. One of the strengths of support Trundle is absolutely just putting that pillar down next to a turret, which makes it virtually impossible to defend. And when you combine that with Gravity Field and a bullet time right over the top to discourage, quite good. So try and make a play onto Duke. Forces Duke flash to target a TP.
Yeah, coming in with that home guard. Duke could be in a little bit of trouble. Duke backing away, goes Meganar at just the right time. Can Wolf possibly cut them off with a pillar? Mad Life coming from the side though. Good flank, they're gonna go back in onto Wolf. Bengi locks up Intara with that cocoon. Mad Life with the flank from the side. Wolf gets knocked up. Faker getting in position to do a lot of damage. Bullet time shredding away at CJ. SKT needs the kills now. The ult used by Kindred as SKT gives chase. Can they get some kills? There's the execute for Bengi. Now the pillar slows down Maokai. Another one for SKT. Are they going to keep going, or are they just going to shift over to Baron now?
Untara has been great in these TPs during the laning. Ice. It's filth in this skin.
It used to be just a pillar of filth.
It was.
Finally going to get some damage done on this mid lane tier 2. Kramer scared away by that pillar. I wouldn't want to be next to it either. Drops the culling. The turret's still going to go down. Can CJ fight this though? Duke just left Meganar stage, and here comes Bubbly Nutara from the side. SKT could be in trouble. Bangy kind of trapped in the middle. Bullet time over the top, not doing a lot of damage, and Bang has to go on the run now. Nutara needs to be careful though, getting low, and Bubbly on the outside of the fight, not doing a whole lot. Faker just runs through the middle of everyone, turns around to lay down some damage, and Bubbling on his own. That's not going to work out. And now Kramer trying to fight for his life, gets pulled back in with the Meganar ult. And SKT somehow, some way turns that fight around.
Huge priority on Faker right there. Faker now coming back with full HP, and they're going to start this Baron.
Whoa, Sky being pretty brave going into the Baron pit to poke like that. Looks like they're going to get the Baron though. SKT claims it.
So they had gotten Faker, maybe have been a little bit different, but odds are SKT still wins that. But as it is, big overcommitment into that back line. Like we saw last game, take all 3 inhibitors before trying to deal the killing blow. And Tara's going for the Hail Mary.
Yeah, trying to come in from behind. Mad Life dives into the team in the meantime. Wow, Bubbling already nearly taken down. Bullet time comes in for Bang again, softening up CJ. Wow, Faker with the damage though. Thunderlord just lights up Kramer. Duke diving in the back now. Mad Life gets a big pulverize, but no one's there to capitalize on it. Faker with the double by Untara. Faker with the triple kill. That's going to be it. They're going to take out the last inhibitor turret, take out the last inhibitor. Frustration on the faces of the CJ players, but SKT is back, guys. And you got to wonder, I'm going to say it right now, SKT wins Season 6 Worlds. I think the sample size is large enough for me. GG.
Very impressive game from SK Telecom, especially game 1. They did show a few more faults in game number 2, particularly with Duke's TP response. Nice ability to siege these turrets in a 4-1 split. Meanwhile, a lot of burst damage from Afreeca.
That's right. We'll see if the Afreeca Freecs can get a win in their first game with their new sponsor, or if KT Rolster, the team everyone's talking about right now.
Taking a look at that objective pretty quickly here.
Now, Afreeca Freecs were not able to get that top lane turret yet. They'll get it.
Score's having some trouble here, actually, leashing his spiderlings. There we go. Yeah, he needs to be careful. This is really early to try and take a solo dragon. Chani and Someday are going to be helping him out in the end, but he ate a lot of damage. The dragon didn't want to actually attack the spiderlings for a little bit, but they're going to get it very safely. Counterplay, and Score's going to there we go, get the final attack off.
Going for that, and I think this is really cool that you have mid laners that can build this now. Oh, and the Rift Herald actually getting taken by the Freaks
for the first time.
Yeah.
In Champion Spring.
Wow. He's like, I wanted to live longer than this. He's going to get it. Going to give it over to Songyun. giving him that buff. Basically a mini Baron buff for one person.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to be very helpful. They're going to try and use it to take a tier 2 because they have the wave pushed up, and here comes Achani.
Checking that bush, just like we know he does. Doing a little bit of damage to Lyra. In fact, Achani's going to try to get away. Ixu over the wall tries to get the stun, but it's enough. First blood for the Afreeca Freecs, and it came from Achani face checking a bush, allowing them to get a chance to do that. Looks like the Freaks want their own dragon. And they should be able to get that fairly unopposed unless Fly walks up and tries to steal it, but it doesn't look like he's going to, so one dragon apiece. Oh, hi, Mock.
No one has seen that, by the way, though.
Oh, dude, everyone's seen that. What are you talking about? If you've seen the room, just tweet at Monty. He'll know. Rift Herald taken for the second time by the Afreeca Freecs. Going to give it over to Lyra this time. Dragon does not want to drink that hot cocoa that was left for him by Snowflower. So KT is going to kill him in response. That cocoa was for you.
Brutal.
I know, right? Really care a lot about that. Second dragon for KT. Oh, and Fate's call. Snowflower backs away here. Songyun in a lot of trouble. Goodbye.
Nice flash from Hachani on the taunt to lock him down. Meanwhile, Ixu, you can see how many problems rather he's having with Someday right now.
All right. Well, I mean, KT could try to collapse onto Ixu, maybe. No.
Oh, nice!
Oh, goodbye! Oh, the culling! The cocoon helped them finish him off. Finally, a kill for KT. Someday TP's in. They're going to try to go after Ixu here. Ixu locking him down for the moment. Hachani with a nice taunt. Can they get more damage done? Not quite. Meanwhile, cocoon onto Snowflower, but again, no follow-up damage, but that's going to let KT at least do a lot of damage. Maybe take this mid lane turret. Yeah, looks like they've got it.
And that's the power of this Lissandra Lux combo.
Yeah.
You have such range on your abilities and an ability to just burst a very long distance. They're going in again.
Songyun in a bit of trouble. KT being aggressive now. Lyra very, very low. Score does not make, or it almost makes it out. Songyun taken down already. Oh, Someday dies to the turret, but KT's not done yet. Achani helping Arrow pick up a kill there. Ixu with another one in response before Score finishes him off. All in all. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. No, he'll hurt him. Third dragon maybe for KT. Looks like it will be. And KT slowly but surely pulling farther and farther ahead. It's not a big gold lead, but the Afreeca Freecs were there to help out. KT though, they know Ixu's low. They can chase a bit here. Snowflower slowed down.
Goodbye.
Stunned. There it is. The damage comes in. Man, you cannot get caught. You can't get caught or you're just dead. Very well. And that's going to keep forcing the Freaks into more and more dangerous situations. I think he doesn't get the blue buff. He may get killed. Oh, wow, they get him. Challenge accepted. Yeah, I think objectively you can say KT's play this game is just a metaphor for the U.S. film industry.
That makes me sad.
I thought you were a KT fan. That's why you're sad.
Well, thanks for ruining that for me too, Doa.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm here for. They have got a bigger ghost army than Aragorn did in the end of Lord of the Rings. But meanwhile, Someday taking some turret damage, waiting for that ult to go away from Ixu. Wow, Someday really going crazy. There's a Zonia's. Someday, I don't know, man. It's Achani. Thanks for showing up, man. Good to see ya. Meanwhile, KT in trouble in a 4v3. Score trying to back away, but this is the opportunity that Afreeca was looking for. Score taken down. And that could not really have gone much worse, could it have? Wow,
Someday actually really misplaying that around the Lissandra ult and the Zonia's Hourglass. Mickey's still here, he's gonna die eventually.
Oh, wow, nice moves. Not good enough. Oh! Whoa! Double kill from the Lux ult. And this may make this Baron hard to do. Songyun and Lyra still trying it. I think they gotta pull back. Fly on the run, getting filled with spears, but Arrow's right here to turn it around onto Songyun. Lyra still chasing that Lux, but now they're mid-trouble. Not the greatest flash I've ever seen from Fly there. And not able to lock down Lyra. Maybe Arrow can finish him off. Getting close, probably can. Yep, one more double tap will do it.
And now they can push forward, so what turned out... And now here comes the attempt for Dragon number 5.
Yep. Freaks need to stop this one if they want to have any chance of winning this game. It's pretty close. Dragon getting low. Lyra trying to come in and smite it away, but KT is backed off. Whoa, Mickey goes in the back lines. Could be in trouble here. Freaks back away. They do take out Mickey. KT pushed back by Snowflower, but this is all KT right now. Double kill for Arrow. They'll get the Dragon. Lyra on the run. Challenge completed by Someday, and Ixu, the last man standing. They're going to get the Dragon, and that should be the game with the ace.
That was a beautiful team fight by KT, especially that chase down there with the combination between Someday and Hachani to pick up those final field kills. Everyone going back over the Dragon Pit, and now KT, Baron empowered, 5 Dragon stacks, are going to win their first game of Champion Spring.
That was a long one, but a resounding victory in the end for KT Rolster, a celebratory Lux ult. That's it, GG.
It's going to be our first Lux win in a very long time, Doa. But
probably since Frozen did it on IM.
Yeah, that was a very long time ago. That was Fiora, where she can just out-split push you. You're not going to have a good time.
Very true. And so, KT on the verge of getting a 2-0 in their first match of Champion Spring.
Be in as good of a situation with Afreeca immediately pushing back, so fast push can come through here very nicely. Someday going to be given that wave, does get the full gold, is in range, but...
Oh, slowed a bit. There's a knockup coming in. Someday could be in some trouble. Chani and Arrow jump right back into it. Here comes Score. They're going to try to turn it around. Teleport used by Ixu. Comes down to help out his team. Someday on the run. First blood going to Ixu. Nice kill there. And another slow coming in from Misfortune. Going to leave it at that, though.
Afreeca Freecs at this stage.
Very true. Someday getting low. Score is there, though. They're going to try to make a play onto Ixu. Ixu has no flash. Trying to do this right before it comes up, and there's a kill for KT.
It's a very clutch turnaround because now Someday...
But can Arrow and Hachani win this 2v2? Well, they certainly can if it's a 3v2. Oh boy. Welcome to Season 6. Score comes in. They're going to jump right on Snowflower. Easy kill there. Even with the bullet time, nice block from Hachani.
Very well played.
Uh-oh. Lyra coming down, though.
Braum.
Doesn't look like they've got a chance. Yeah.
They're splitting up, though. This is the kind of scenario that they really want in this game. So this is a great call. Afreeca, knowing they need the pushing power early on, just hand that over to Songyun. And that'll be the Rift Herald buff onto MF and just keep... How about Alien and Predator? You got Rengar, you got Kha'Zix.
We had our talk about the Hollywood industry. That should, movie industry, that should take care of it. Afreeca Freecs getting pushed away from the dragon. Dragons, yeah, there's an original animal. Only been around for like thousands of years. Wow, Arrow, nice zoning with the culling to push Freecs back again. Whoa, Dragon taken by Score, and the fight is on. Hachani getting really low, really fast, but manages to pop that Braum ult. Meanwhile, Mickey trying to do a lot of damage. Kills coming in for both sides, but it's looking a little bit better. Well, actually, it's pretty even right now, but KT, I think they have the edge unless Ixu can do something pretty amazing right here. Double kill, actually, for Lyra at the end of the day. Nar's tanky, but in the end, Someday should be able to get this one. Parlay!
Bullet to the face.
That's right. Negotiations are over. We can play that slow. We can wait it out that long.
We can pick Fiora and Gangplank and just split push eventually.
Savor our victory. Someday trying to live, trying to get the damage done. Hachani comes in to save him. Ixu in trouble. Score locks him up with the cocoon. There's a kill for Someday.
The Afreeca Freecs lose when it comes to successfully dealing with the giant split push that is inevitably coming their way from KT.
Well, free CS. How about a free dragon? KT takes that one easily. Lyra trapped a little bit. Snowflower getting harassed by Fly on the outside of the fight. Nice knockup from the Braum ultimate. Fly over the wall. Braum blocking the damage. Whoa, nope. Not enough. Songyun gets a double kill. Fly on the run now, and it looks like the Freecs are turning this one around. Someday on his own. That Braum shield just wasn't angled quite as well as I thought it was going to be.
Nope, it was definitely angled the wrong way,
Man.
and that's what happened. Just sort of splits the difference right there. That can set up the MF ult with a Gnar ult that they need to be very, very worried.
Yeah. Uh-oh, KT in trouble. A flash Score thrown against the wall by Ixu's Gnar ultimate. And that's going to be the end of score for the moment, and it may be the end of that tier 2 turret unless we might be in for a bit of a fight. Dragon pulled towards score and fly.
Gonna be mini Gnar soon though.
Yeah, so they probably aren't going to get a good fight here. Dragon, Lyra comes up to try to take it. They chase him away before finishing it off. Dragon does go over to KT. Can they make it out without fighting though? I don't think they want to right now. The thing
Pretty
is,
much forever.
I mean, you could argue that KT was trying to force that fight to get Afreeca to blow all of their big cooldowns on it to make this 4th dragon rather, easier to take.
That's true.
That worked. Even if it wasn't the intended consequence, it did.
No MF ult up right now. Gnar ult is back up.
KT kind of in a weird spot though, between the enemy and the enemy's base here. Funneled into the choke, could end up bad. Oh, GP ult though brought down, and that's going to split up the Freecs a little bit. Can they pick apart the team? Bullet time back again. Braum blocking a lot of it this time around. A kill coming in for Arrow already. And now Afreeca Freecs in a little bit of trouble as KT comes storming back down the mid lane. Slowed down a bit.
Uh-oh.
by
Everybody's
Songyun.
on the wrong side of the map.
Yeah, Mickey trying to run away here. Lyra dives back into the enemy team. A kill for Mickey, but here comes Arrow over the top. Kills all over the place for KT. Hachani even living as Lyra forced to just back away rather than complete that kill.
And you can't team fight like that if you're Afreeca. They split up right there. You want the big combo in the jungle, but you had MF and Gnar on one side and everyone else sort of just chasing Fly around on the opposite side and trying to chase down a Kassadin. Well, your front line is focused when you need to be going after that combo.
Well, it's going to cost them.
It is a bit of a disaster, and that is going to cost them the game, yeah.
Yep. Lyra, last man standing, not able to defend this 5-man push from KT though. They have enough minions that it should be able to do it. Nice knockup by Lyra, but that's going to be the ace. And how appropriate is it that Arrow takes that final kill, and the Nexus getting poked away. A lot of members of Freecs back up, but it's not enough. GG, and KT completes the 2-0.
Well, those were some long games from KT, but
Yes, they were.
They played to their strategy well, and they played with poise, just continuously scaling until they had sufficient opportunities to take that game. Not really playing around the Baron at all, weirdly enough, in either game.